Alright, so we're just going to head over here and check out the new Biopods that have just arrived in Australia. Probably the hottest item to hit the stores this year so far. And Steve's going to go through a little bit about the setup. So Steve, take over.
We have two Biopods here at the home show. This is the Aqua 2. As you can see, you can have two in one. You can have your aquarium down the bottom and you can have your terrarium up top. In this particular one, and most of the Biopods, you have a wet wall. The wet wall acts as your natural filter, so there's a constant flow through the wall where you can grow a wall of plants. So you can plant your babies, tears, Monte Carlo, and other semi-aquatic plants and aquatic plants on this wall. And the plants act as your filter. They absorb the fish waste and nutrients. So a bit like a hydroponic system, right?
So the water recirculates back up to the top and filters down?
Yep, and so it's constantly wet, so you can grow all sorts of lovely aquatic plants. And you can also grow ferns and other terrarium plants in here really easily as well. It's got a plant specialised light spectrum for it. As you can see, the plants are loving that spectrum in the bottom. You've got a temperature control in the water and temperature control here. You've got air circulation coming through here on this vent here, and then it comes up the inside of the glass, ensuring you don't get any condensation. So very smart little item. And best of all, you can control it all on your app. So you can control the light level, the humidity, you can make it rain and so on. And you don't have to put a tropical setup in them. You can, plenty of people use them for lizards, for example, have a dry, arid environment. So very versatile, very controllable.
So they're more technologically advanced than your general terrarium that's been available, that's traditionally been available in the market so far?
A lot more advanced.
They certainly look a lot nicer too.
And look, everything's integrated. You've even got a little camera, which I didn't mention before. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, you can spy on your fish while you're at work.
So is this the largest?
No, that's the Aqua 2. The grand unit is about 4 foot, about 120 centimetres. Yeah, and about, I think it's about 600 high.
Yep.
That's the Aqua 2, this is the Aqua, there's a Terra and an Eden, so there's 5 models all up.
Okay.
These are the mid-sized ones.
Yep, so this one here?
This is the Aqua one, so again you can have water in the bottom, or as we've done here, you can just use it as a terrarium, a larger terrarium. We've got a few materials in here that we sell in the store, such as a beautiful piece of dragonstone. And as you can see here, we've got the filter wall, the back wall exposed, so you can see how that works, and you can see the water coming down it. So, and that keeps it all wet, and that acts as your filter. Very easy to set up. We set up both of these in under an hour. Very easy, from scratch.
I believe there's a lot of hype about these getting to Australia, and a lot of people waiting for them to arrive.
Well, they're here now.
But they're here now.
You can get them in store on our website, Nature Aquariums.com.au.
So that's the new Biopods that are available at Nature Aquariums now. A pretty nifty little unit. Obviously, being able to have that water trickling through the back there.
It's a great natural filtration. It's a great idea.
And I think, I think that the whole idea is like an aquarium doesn't have to be an entire big body of water where you have to do a million water changes, or etc. Anyone can have this in their office, set up quite easily, and it's very easy. Just as beautiful.
We set both these up from a box to that in under an hour, 2 of them.
That's fantastic. Okay, you got another couple of tanks that you were going to have a look at. There's one that is, I'm going to call it the Nature Aquarium trademark tank, because everyone knows that tank, and everyone's probably seen it at all of the shows that you've done. So we'll probably finish on that. Actually, no. We'll go to those, the nanos, that tank, and then we'll finish on the 88 tank, and we'll go from there. So let's shoot over there now.